Hey guys, this is John Kalang from Kuhol Garage, and I'm here to introduce to you, I don't know, something a bit harebrained, something a little bit crazy. I'm trying to get rid of as much cars as possible. It's because I have too many cars I have collected over the years. It's because I really wanted to hoard as much parts as possible, and yet I'm running out of space. Majority of the cars that I have on hand were 1996 to 2000 Hyundai Elantras, and apparently the market for those cars aren't so good. The velocity of sales of car parts is concerned, it's not there. Even though I'm able to sell, people know me as a place where you could get brand new and used Hyundai Elantra parts here in the Philippines. However, the sales velocity of trading in those parts has not been the best as far as business is concerned. So I made the business decision to really get rid of the vast majority of my Elantras that I have on hand that were for part out, and I was able to do that. I still have one or two or three more Elantras for parts that are here that I've retained. But I have also a smorgasbord of other cars that I wanted to do, I wanted to build, and yet it has not happened. Over here behind me, these are the two cars that I did promise on the YouTube channel to work on. The Corolla Bigbody here behind me, I was supposed to put a 4AGE 16 valve in it because I was dissing on the 4AGE engine. I said it sucks. It actually doesn't suck, to be honest. I like it. That's why I'm going to still do a 4AGE project, but it's not gonna be this chassis over here. Then behind me, you could see what's left of the Kia Potentia project car that was supposed to be a drift car. But I have a crazy harebrained idea for these two cars. My idea is, since I need the space, we got a bunch of power tools. Why don't we make a unibody body swap? So the Potentia here underneath the tarp, the body parts for this car is going to be very difficult to find in case I crash it and all that. So I'm not really a fan of really developing this platform because it's too rare of a bird. In case I crash it and all that, at least if I put the body of this big body Corolla on top of this rear-wheel drive platform, maybe I get the best of both worlds. I get the drift car and then I get the Corolla at the same time. And I don't think that the body swap has been done, or it's not often been done here in the Philippines. So we'll be one of the few guys locally that would be doing such a silly kind of project. I'm gonna walk you through to what I'm thinking of what to do with these two and how to combine these two together. We have this Corolla shell. It's a Corolla Bigbody. It's not in the best nick, but I think it's pretty straight enough for the thing that we want to do with this car. No engine. Radiator support needs to be aligned. Glass is still okay, I guess. There's no interior, no dash. It's really bare, no windows. Or maybe there's one glass here, I don't know. That's basically a shell, basically a bunch of formed metal that's not worth much in the scrap heap. Here beside the Corolla is our other car, our Korean unicorn. It is a 1992 Kia Potentia. There's no more engine here. I sold the engine, scrapped it, which is kind of unfortunate. But no one in my friends group wanted it, so I just sold it per kilo. Beauty of this car is, if you can kind of see, it is rear wheel drive. Alright, so what we kind of want to do with these two cars is, we want to put the Corolla shell on top of the Kia Potentia chassis. Especially if I kind of want to go drifting, maybe using a Corolla shell would be very easier to find body parts for as compared to this Korean unicorn. We're gonna make it into a skateboard, combine the Corolla body into the skateboard of the Kia Potentia. This is probably the difficult way to make your Corolla rear-wheel drive. But the reason why also that instead of just making the Corolla rear-wheel drive, the one key advantage that the Mazda has is that it has an 8-inch differential which shares similarities with the FCRX7, FDRX7, and the RX8. So we already have one or two limited slip differentials on hand for this chassis. But the key importance is of this using this platform, it's that it has a 106-inch wheelbase, 106.7 if I'm not mistaken. The small body has a 97-inch wheelbase, so the 10-inch difference or the 10-inch longer wheelbase makes the platform very stable for drifting. I'm guessing the 97-inch Corolla is very nimble, probably for drifting where you want to use a longer wheelbase. I think it will be difficult to make the body look proper because the wheelbase is 10 inches longer. We're gonna have difficulties adjusting the body to suit. I think we'll be able to work it out. For this car, we were supposed to use a 4AGE, but since we're gonna run it on this heavier and longer chassis, I think we kind of need more power than a 4AGE. We're not, even though we have a 4AGZE, which is a boost-ready platform, uh, it you're gonna be stuck with 1.6 liters. Let's bump it up a notch. Let's put in another twin cam 4-cylinder in this puppy. Alright, so we are preparing a 4G63 turbo with a rear-wheel drive KM132 chassis. We're gonna get rid of this Jatco automatic. So you can see it has an automatic transmission with the torque converter. I'm looking at the relative distance of the firewall. Well, my hope and prayer is that I'll be able to shift the engine backwards of the cross member over here. I'm hoping to make the 4G63 mount as rearward as possible. I mean, the firewall is pushed back some, but I don't think it's not enough. I'm only using my eyeballs to measure things. But we will retain the cowl because we want to use the wiper mechanism of the Corolla. I don't know if you notice, there is no roof. This car has no roof. We cut the roof off and we sold the roof per kilo. So hey guys, I'm here in front of my editing PC with my webcam recording this. I forgot to record an ending to the video, but I thought it would be nice to be here in front of the PC to show you guys what we kind of want to do with the car. Let's start first with the base Corolla Bigbody side profile right here. I found this picture and I don't take credit on this one because I don't know how to draw anything 3D, anything computer generated. Thank you for the guy who made this and uploaded this on the internet, and I'm using this as a base on what we kind of want to do for the car. So what I did first is to get a Mazda 929, and then I removed the body, left the wheels, and then of course I made sure that each body is relatively proportionate. I tried to do it as proportionate as possible based on the wheelbase. Move the fenders and the hood and the bumpers forward to accommodate the difference in width. The major difference, the 10-inch difference that I'm telling you guys about. And again, like what I told you, this might enable us to shift the engine backward, hopefully behind the cross member, but I'm not too sure if we'll be able to do that. We'll have to do it in actuality to see if it really is feasible. And then another thing I wanted to do, since we're also shifting the engine backward, maybe we could also shift the driver backward. By shifting the driver backward, we could put as much weight on the rear tires as possible. But the problem is if you just do that and keeping the standard width of the doors, it's going to be a hell of a time to get in and out of the car. You'll have to shift the steering wheel backward and of course the pedals. So having that B-pillar in the way will be a hell of a time. So I was thinking of doing like the Hyundai Veloster setup. Having a two-door on the driver's side and having a
four-door in a sense on the passenger side. That will just allow us to modify only one side of the car, shifting only one B pillar. So I kind of want to extend the front doors and figure out how to do that. I have a spare front door shell, so we'll play around with that. I'm gonna make it a two-door or three-door like a Veloster sort of. And then if we're gonna do some chops like that, might as well also try to convert the rear into a cam tail. I've seen this locally done. I could not find who done it in the Philippines, but I thought it would be interesting to make the rear end shorter. So I think it's gonna be more aerodynamic that way, and it kind of looks cute. It looks like E36 compact. Again, might as well do the chop. Then, with a bit of Photoshop magic, I didn't finish the cowl area, the hood area. I expect to adjust the hood, make the hood longer somehow. But it also depends on what exactly we're going to do with the fenders. This one is just a quick chop. It's not exactly representative of what we have to do. We'll see how we're gonna make when we actually do it in the metal. But I think it kind of looks okay. I think it's going to be a very interesting project. Drift car based on a Corolla with a Kia under chassis and a Mitsubishi engine. I think it's gonna be interesting. I just want to get the body on it so that I create space. Plop the body on the chassis, plop the engine on the chassis, and then build around that later. And consume as much parts that I have here. Again, I just want to consume what I have, make space, and have fun also. Make a crazy creation. So this is the rendering. I hope you guys find it interesting. Do let me know in the comments what you think. If this is a good idea, bad idea, anyway, let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope to see you guys in future episodes of this. Whenever it will come, I don't know. Thank you so much. God bless, and hope to see you guys in the next videos. Ciao.